With disruption lurking around in the format, we have to take a look at Wugtrio, man. Because when you throw counter capture into the mix, it's almost unstoppable. Wugtrio with that undersea tunnel just seems to be getting better and better every single set. Because in the Paldea Evolved set, we had Reversal Energy, being able to attack with it for 1 energy. And now we have comeback cards like Counter Catcher, being able to boss something into the active and stick it into the active while you just mill them down to 0. And throw a couple Spidops into the mix, you can really cause some problems for your opponent whilst you're getting rid of their resources. And with even Durant doing well with this archetype, it seems as though there is a spot showing up for Mill to return. Let's see if that's not a fantasy, but instead a reality. How about we get into some games and find out? Before we begin, if you're looking to buy PTCGL codes, then check out PTCGL store using the code FTW for 5% off. And to sell or buy bulk Pokemon cards, then check out TCG Bulk. All sponsors are linked in the description down below. Now, with that said, let's get going. Oh, this was much more of an awkward start, but that said, this deck is fine with that. This deck, what I love about a mill deck is it can go behind on prizes and still get a dub. So I'm perfectly fine with having a hand that's a bit on the confusing side, but I do have an idea of what I can do here. Starting the Pidgeot though, that's just trash, bro. Come on, man. I play 1 Pidgeot and you're giving me for the start. Typical PTCGL. Absolute N-O-N. I can't spell nonsense, but I can say it. That's more than enough. Let's see what my opponent does here. An energy on the Charmander and a pass. Probably have a rare candy in their hand for that cheeky play. Oh, okay. Iono. Now you're talking my kind of language, darling. Where can I use you? Thank you. The card looks great and all, but I didn't need to look at it. I just need to make sure I could use the bloody thing. There's a Wiglett coming in. I think I'm going to get rid of I'm going to get rid of these 2, I think. And I think I actually just go for a Bidoof and then hold. I don't like losing a Pidgeot, but this is pretty much a perfectly set up hand. So I think I might risk it for a biscuit. Also, have just realized that they can't even KO the Pidgeot. So we're fine. As long as we don't get any of these KO'd, we're looking okay. So I think I'll hold that Iono. There's an Artazon for my opponent, which is great. It's thinning out their deck even more, which is what I want. A slight concern is the consistency of Pidgeot, though. I don't have any way to disrupt that. So I need to make sure my board is on its A game because they're probably going to try and disrupt it. That's probably their best way. So I need to always have another Wiglett in play. And this is the power of Artazon, bro. Artazon's so good in his deck because the thing is you need to evolve. So you always need at least 2 Wiglett out. And Artazon just every turn staying out just guarantees that, which is why I'm including that and not any other stadium card for those wondering. There's an Entei V. They go for an energy on the Entei. They go for a heat tackle, which actually puts Pidgeot in range. It does put Pidgeot in range. I need to get that thing out of the active, and I might have to do something a bit awkward here, like, I don't know, jet into a Skwovet and then go from there, because jets are my only way of actually retreating in this deck. Or pivoting, should I say. Not pivoting, yeah, switching. They're my only switch outs. Right, let's first off go for an Incisors. I think I should have done that, actually, now that I think about it. Tarountula coming down is a good idea, I think. And I think I just go for a Iono. I think I should have actually Iono'd first and then played Skwovet and Bibareled. But I think we see this roughly the same amount of cards anyway. Okay, all right. It's not a jet, but I can just retreat. And I'm fine with that. So let's bring that Skwovet up into the active. And I'm just going to throw that Pidgeot right back into the deck just to be on the safe side. Now, I don't want to have too much Spidops action because the problem here is there are 2 prizes for my opponents to take out. But that said, Charizard, everything's got such a high retreat cost. And forcing Entei to go to like 5 retreat cost is massive, right? Because that means even an Infernal Rain can't retreat it. They'd have to attach plus Infernal Rain. So maybe I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go for the double Spidops and see how we do with a Spidops in the discard pile. Okay, let's forget I done that. It ain't a full to win video if he makes a misplay by turn 2, isn't it? All right, God. Right, either way, we won't suffer. Trust me, we never get punished by my misplays. It's all right. There's an Artazon coming down, bringing a Manaphy into play of all cards, and a Forest Seal Stone on the Entei. They're going to use that Forest Seal Stone. They grab their card there, probably just a way to get Charizard out, or maybe a Pidgeot. Honestly, Pidgeot boss isn't a terrible play, right? Boss up the Wugtrio, force me to have some problems. They get rid of 2 Lost Cities. What? That's really good for you, you know. You counter my way of getting a Wiglett out quickly, and then you also get rid of my Wugtrios. Why get rid of Lost Cities? That must be insane. I don't know, man. That Lost City is super important. It stops me from recovering my Wugtrios, man. That said, I do have a lot of recovery with Miriam and the Rod, but my God, I don't know, man. I don't know if that was the right move. Either way, there's a quick search, and they do rare candy into a Zard. I'm still blown away by getting rid of 2 Lost Cities. Like, that's probably your best bet in this matchup. That's that, I guess. So they get energy on the Entei. Might be worth bringing up Charmeleon, but then again, they're going to evolve that. Do I bring up Manaphy and just say, right, yeah, at least needs to get 2 energy to retreat? Let's see if they put something down, though, that I could bring up. If they throw Radiant Charizard down, that is ridiculous. I don't know why you're doing that, mate. You're playing Charizard on autopilot right now. I'm sorry. That's a perfect opportunity for me to bring up and stick in the active. Absolutely wonderful. Now, this deck may play the Jet Energies. That's going to be the slight concern, because of course I can just Pidgeot for them every turn. But they only have so many. So let's see how this turns out for us. There's a reversal. We're going to counter catcher this bad boy up and just go, yeah, not good. Artazon coming in. I think we obviously just get another Wiglett. The more, the merrier. Let's go for an Incisors here and see what we get. We do get another reversal. That's lovely. And I'm just going to go for an Undersea Tunnel. Let's see if we can get rid of some of those Jet Energies. We want to get rid of all of their pivots or switch cards. And that's 3. Oh, 9 cards gone, baby. Let's see what we got rid of there. I didn't see any sort of pivoting cards, but there's a lot gone there. There's a Luminion gone. You can't see because of my beautiful face, but trust me, a lot of stuff. 2 rare candies down as well. So we got a rare candy in that, as we saw. I think that was a lot of Arven as well. Not only 1 Arven, it looked like more. Oh no, bro, all 4? They've lost all of their rare candies. Oh, to be fair, it's not like they need them, because of course they have a Charmeleon and Charizard and stuff like that. But bro, they need to Infernal Rain every energy onto this Charizard just to retreat it, plus an attachment with hand. At that point, you might as well attack with the thing, let alone retreat it. But that's a lot of energy commitment. So I wonder what they're going to do. Let's find out. They're going for their quick search, and they're probably finding the Jet there. No, it's a Super Roar, trying to recover some stuff. And they recover a Charizard and a Charmander. Ultra Ball coming in, getting rid of... Wait, did they quick search for a Rod? Hold on, I've just realized they quick search for a Rod. Wait a second. They don't have much. I know Charizard naturally doesn't have much mobility, but you can see why Jet Energy is kind of needed nowadays in a Charizard. It can play it. And with Snorlax and stuff coming around, I mean, you need a way to deal with it, right? And Jet Energy is a really strong way. There's obviously the Minior and stuff like that, but yeah, Jet Energy is really good for Charizard, I'd say. Either way, this is looking very, very bad for them. I'm going to get myself another Wugtrio out. I'm going to throw a reversal onto that. We are just setting up, baby. If I can find a Miriam, maybe get another Spidops, that'd be just absolute overkill. I do find a Rod though, and I'm going to do it. I feel funky today. I think we're going to win this, and I'm going to get rid of... I don't really need, if I'm correct, I don't need a Peonia, and I can get rid of a Turbo. So I said, no, I think I'm going to hold the Peonia. I'm just going to get myself another Spidops. I'm going overkill here. I should have maybe saved the Ultra Ball for another Wugtrio, but let me have my fun, okay? That said, if I Peonia now, that's kind of daft because I'd have to put most of them back. In fact, all of them back. So, no, I'm not going to Peonia. Let's just go for an Undersea Tunnel. Let's see how many coins we get here. 1. No, that's it. I'll take that. 6 energy down the drain. They are being milled, baby. This is just painful. Oh, God, I feel horrible. There is a quick search. Their only way to do something in this match. I wonder what they're going to get. It's an escape rope. Okay, finally they realize, oh, wait, I need to get out of the active. They have figured it out, but we have so much, bro. We still have 2 more counter catchers. Plus, with the Wugtrios we currently have, I mean, I think we're fine. Oh, dude, that's really cool. I didn't even realize. They can't even one-hit KO my Spidops. I'm not taking prizes. Charizard is locked in at 180 damage. It's basically just a... Hold on. It's literally just a worse Arceus right now. Oh, that's funny. That is absolutely hilarious. Let's do that. I'm going to go for a Peonia here. I'm going to keep the Wugtrio, obviously, but if I can just get some more stuff to work with, that'd be fine. We'll throw Bidoof away and 2 VIP pass. That is a beautiful outcome there. And we go for another Undersea Tunnel. Please, we need to get some good coin flips here. But on average, I think we're getting, what is it? It's average 4.5? Am I right in saying that? Is it 4.5 per mil? Wait, 3 times? Do you know, I'm not doing the odds. Either way, we got rid of some good stuff here. They had a Mawile. Taking a lot of ideas from when Charizard first came out. Arven Charizard from Brazil, I think it was. Because they also played a Mawile. But yeah, no, I think this is pretty much set in stone a win here. Unless we get triple tails 2 times in a row, which I think is almost impossible. Oh, we also get Misfortune Sisters? Oh, I'm going to go for it. Let's just go for it. Oh, it's 2 items down. They just lose without us even needing to do anything. That said, they could Iono, but Iono would actually bring them... No, Iono would bring them to 3. So just in case they have an Iono to survive, I'm not going to act like they've lost just yet, but they have no more resources. They can't do anything. Charizard in the active. The counter catcher absolutely breaks this deck. It's kind of ridiculous. There it is. That's going to be game. An absolute demolition This is such a good deck to play on the ladder right now, man. People just aren't ready for it. Alright, it seems like we're playing a Chien-Pao, which means first thing I need to do is Nest Ball and get a Manaphy down. No questions asked. I think they gave me a little thumbs up there. I'll give them one. It's hard to tell if they're being condescending or if they actually are a fan of the channel. It's impossible to tell nowadays. Right, this hand, however, is a bit of a yikers, isn't it? So what I want to do maybe is, do I jet here for now? I mean, I don't know. Here's the thing. I feel like I'm going to pass because the reversal can still do its job. Now, if my opponent recognizes my deck, usually what I see happening is they just try not to KO you to activate reversal. But that's fine. We have jets. We have turbos. We can just eventually find our way to get those energy out to kind of force them to KO us. So I know the big issue of reversal is while your opponent doesn't KO you, your deck kind of falls behind. That said, with just simple attachment, you're fine, right? Attach different energy. Boom, start milling. And off you go. And that forces them to KO you, which will then activate reversal. That's the idea at the very least. Either way, there's an Iono coming in. We need to make sure our board state is good though, man. I mean, the big issue here is the fact that they can come with the Reading Greninja and Cancer and Cologne. I need to get some stuff going here for sure. They have VIP Pass and they're going to throw a bundle in there. Oh my God, what is this, Azul's list? I have a feeling this is the list that Azul and... Oh God, I'm going to have to throw this up. No, I'll throw it up. Screw it. Azul and Trainer Chip and their group made because Chien-Pao with the bundle was a part of that. Heavy Ball. I think the list played like 3 rods and 2 Chien-Paos. The reason why I know this so well, because I was just watching the Uncommon Energy podcast, which is a pretty cool podcast to watch. I quite like that one. Either way, yeah, the hands is in the deck. This is looking very, very much like that Chien-Pao. And it's kind of popping off. Although preemptive Ultra Ball there, unless they already have an out to Bibarel, it's a bit interesting they play an Ultra Ball so soon. Anyway, we need to... Yeah, there you go. We need another Diglett down. Let's throw a Tarountula down. Pokestop seems aggressive. I don't like that. So I'm just going to Bibarel here for 1, which feels a bit awkward. But hey, an Avery, I'll take that. That's fine. Do have a Wugtrio to evolve, but I don't think we do that. Now, my concern is this. They pull off a little cheeky Greninja play, and they bring up the Manaphy, and then go for a Cologne KO on both Wiglets. That's my concern. I need a 3rd Wiglett down. That's what I need, but I'm already a Nest Ball down, and I'm a bit concerned I won't be able to find it. But hey, we got to risk it for a biscuit, man. I need that. Okay, that was very aggressive. Yeah, I went for it, and it did kind of flop. We kind of have to hope that they don't pull anything crazy off here, because that was very tough, that. Especially losing that Artazon. That Artazon would have been out to get one out later on. Artazon is so important in this deck. You could play other stadium cards as well, but I really like Artazon because it just allows you to keep getting your Wugtrios out. The thing of the Wugtrio is you need to evolve it. So you always need at best a minimum 2 Wiglets down, right? That's not the case. It's just trouble. Trouble. So here's what I'm going to try and do. They're probably going to come up with hands. That said, I think this deck only plays the 1. Yeah, to be fair, they just need superior energy retrieval when they can hands it. So they might come up with hands here. And if they do, that's a bit tough. But if I can maybe stick something in the active for a turn, get Spidops to help. This is tough though, right? Because Chien-Pao is all about accelerating. And if they're accelerating energy, then yeah, they can just attach retreat regardless of the extra retreat costs. So that's my slight concern, but we'll see. But no, we have avoided the hands for the time being. Dare I try and bring it up? That feels stupid. If I try and bring the hands up, that sounds like a bad idea with this counter catch up because they're just going to be 1 superior energy retrieval and then they get it. So I think that's a stupid idea. Nest Ball was on the top deck. Come off it. And we've prized. Okay. So we've had the worst scenario. We've lost a Wiglett to a Pokestop, which that was stupid of me, I know. And I'm just going to throw a Pidgeot down because I could throw a Steel Stone, but I need to get recovery here. I need to get a Rod or a Miriam, but I think I'm going to... I don't think I have a choice but to play the Misfortune Sisters. Yeah, I need another Wiglett down ASAP, bro. I think I am going to get a Pidgeot because that could be a for a Steel Stone play. But let's get the reversal energy in here, and I'm going to counter catch and bring up I'll bring up the backs. Let's bring up the backs. I'm going to Misfortune Sisters, and... No way, we're just going to 2 energy retrievals. Let's go. All right, that's what I was praying for. To hit those retrievals is massive. And now we need to see if we can survive this turn. It's a big turn. I'm going to throw the Pidgeot back into the deck. The only reason I brought it out was because I could Forest Seal Stone it, and this obviously prevents me from decking out. So the fact that I didn't hit that means I've got to do this. This is a bit awkward, though. I mean, I'm so glad I hit those retrievals. If I could hit some more here, that would be insane. We get to get rid of 3 cards. Any retrievals in there? No, but it's 2 arenas and a Chien-Pao. This could be good if we can just not get KO'd this turn. That could be an absolute game changer. They do go for a Pokestop and they do get the retrieval. God's sake. All right, well, that's the third retrieval down. They're definitely getting a KO here. I need to ultimately buy a turn, and that's going to be tough because Iron Hands is definitely going to come in here. Maybe I try and find a Spidops, put the Spidops in the active to make sure that the Iron Hands can't get it, and they have to Chien-Pao, and then I have to try and keep milling. So that's third superior energy retrieval. If I can just get rid of their last one, then it's very tough, I think, for Chien-Pao to do anything crazy. That said, if this is the list I think it is, they do have 2 more rods, so they still have a lot of energy recovery available. They are going to go for a what? I think, oh, okay. I think they're going for the catcher. Oh, the cross switcher, sorry. For a play. No, okay, they're going for Vessel. Now, bear in mind, okay, my opponent's got 7 cards left in deck. All right, they might mill themselves out before I get there. Let's find out. But they are going for the Greninja? What are you doing? I have a Manaphy, no? Yeah, they're giving me a bit of a frowny face. I don't know if that was a misplay or I have no idea, but my Spidops is nice and safe. That's good. Or my Tarountula, should I say. I am going to have to promote it here. And here's the case now. Do I now promote the Iron Hands with the counter catcher? No, that just feels bad. I might force up another Bax again. I think that's the way I got to go about it. And I need to now go for an Iono and then ultimately try and find that rod. That's really what I need. I really need a rod. Oh god, that's bad. I do have Peonia, so I can definitely grab myself that Wiglett from the prize cards. We are kind of just gambling a little bit here though. I don't like it. There's an Irida. Do they have their final counter catcher or is it prize? Not counter catcher, sorry, retrieval. I'm getting confused by names. Forgive me, but don't worry about it. No, it's a rod. Okay. Now the Bax in the active means they can't go for a Shivery Chill, which is good news. They do rod and it's probably just going to be exclusively energy coming back, right? Yep. Energy, and was there something else or was it just energy? I think it was just energy. Yeah. So we have bought a turn. I need to just, oh, thank God for that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Get all 3 Wigletts back. No, I'm going to go for 2. I think that's all we're going to need. I still have a Miriam in deck. Bear in mind, Miriam's really good for bringing these bad boys back. I'm going to do this and we're going to start hopefully getting back to basics. All right, let's just get back to where we need to be. I'm going to go for a Wiglett here and I am going to go for a Peonia. Is that risky? Because I have a 30 energy deck. All right, the odds of me finding myself what I need here to get another Wiglett out is quite low. So I think the odds are higher with this Peonia, 50% chance, technically speaking. And I don't want to Iono them into the energy they just brought back into deck. So I'm going to Peonia. Come on, don't let me down. 1, 2, 3. Give me a Wiglett. No, we don't. But we do get Ultra Ball. Okay. I'll throw you back. I'll throw a... this is actually quite tough. I think I'm going to throw a Turbo back in, and then I'll throw in an Ultra Ball. I think I do. And it's quite awkward, but this other Ultra Ball will actually get me what I need, which is another... Do I get rid of the counter? No, I think I keep the counter. I get rid of you and you, and I can throw a Turbo down, right? Reversal's still online, so it doesn't matter. There's our other Wiglett that we recovered, so that's good news. Gonna throw a Turbo onto this Wiglett, and I'm gonna go for an Industrious Incisors here, and... Oh, I can throw another Tarountula down, but I actually think I'm gonna throw Skwovet, because Skwovet's gonna help me dig through my deck more, and then we just simply pass. Okay. Bear in mind, all we need to do is hit 2 heads on a Wugtrio and we win, okay? Bear that in mind. Oh, okay. There's the Wugtrio, and we are going to now dig for a Jet Energy. That's what we need. It's funny enough, I got rid of a Jet Energy. But we have more. We have more, okay? If we find a Jet here, we have a very good chance of winning. Oh, we don't. And I'm just going to throw this bad boy down. I'm going to throw a Reversal on this one, and we are looking very good. Very, very good. Again, we just pass, and they pass again. I tell you what, I think that early mill, getting rid of that Misfortune situation was mental, bro. Being able to get rid of those 2 energy retrieval, I think, has just won us the game. I can't lie. Right, Miriam seems like fun here, but I don't need it. I am just going to Skwovet. Again, all I need is a Jet Energy, and we are good to go. Give me that Jet. Sorry, my phone was going off. Right, I'm going to go for a Bibarel. Just a Jet. Ah, no Jet. No Jet. I'm honestly tempted to just attach retreat. But as soon as they take a KO, it's kind of a wrap. So that said... Oh, can they pull off a Canceling Cologne play? That is a serious threat, isn't it? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to get rid of these 2, and I think I'm going to go for a Spidops, because that's going to at least... see, the thing is, the Reversal let me retreat with that, but it's going to, at the very least, mean they have to pay an extra energy to retreat, which could be a deal breaker. I think I do attach this Reversal. I can't lie. Yeah, I'm going to attach the Reversal to it, because then I can at least attach retreat next turn if they don't find anything again. And maybe I should have done that turn before, but I was thinking, oh, I'll just get a Jet Energy. I'm fine. They do have the 1 energy they attach to Chien-Pao. They rare candy for another back scatter. They're playing now. Okay, that's strange. And they pass though. Okay. All right. Yeah, they ain't have. There's the Jet. jet. There we go. Let's jet onto this Wugtrio here. We're going to bring it up. And now we just go for a little bit more digging. And we do have one more misfortune. We do have a Pal Pad as well to bring that back. We can go extra if we do whiff our coin flips here. And, well, there's a Pal Pad. That's going to be good for that. I'm going to bring a misfortune back and probably... Do I go for Avery or do I go for... I think we go for Peonia. Yeah, I know. My phone's going off. I'm a popular guy. What can I say? I think from here, then... We just go for Undersea Tunnel, right? And as long as we get 2 heads, we just win. It's a GG. 1 and 2. There we go. We have brought Chien-Pao down, even when there was a turn where we had 0 milling in play, right? We had to bring our Wiglets back, struggle a bit, but this is the power of the counter catcher, bro. Sticking something up, milling away. Their retrievals just won us the whole game. That's insane. Seems we are playing the Gardevoir. That's great news for us because, of course, the fact they milled themselves effectively by drawing so much. So let's see how we can go about this. Starting with Manaphy is good for us, though. I quite like that. Going second kind of sucks. There goes a counter catcher. Doesn't matter. Greninja, though, is a well, I was going to say it's a threat. It's not. there's no, what are you talking about? There's no water energy in this deck, you goof. Yeah, goofy goober. I don't know what I'm talking about. They go for a concealed cards. There's an Artazon. I'm happy for that. Thank you very much because I needed a Bidoof. I needed that for sure. They get themselves a Ralts in this case. They go for a Fog Crystal, getting another Ralts there. It's great that they have no idea what they're playing yet because I put a Manaphy up instead of a Wiglett. So they kind of already just played quite aggressively already. Oh, Wugtrio as well. This is just stunning. Let's go for an Artazon here and I'm going to get myself a Bidoof. Now the Spidops, I think that the idea of trapping them is kind of tough with this deck because they get so much retreat. So I think working on the Spidops and stuff is probably the worst thing. I think what I need to do here is just get in a position where they take a KO, start milling as quickly as I can, and just try and mill as many turns as I can as possible. Let's see how this turns out. Because you'd think we'd have the advantage, right? Because they, you know, dig through their deck so much to play. But on top of that, they could also play very reserved. But then again, it's difficult to think about, right? Because Gardevoir kind of needs a ton of energy in discard pile. It needs to draw big hands in order to play, which, you know, favors very much into me. But they can restrict their play a bit, and that can cause some problems. Let's see how Gardevoir does. Because to be fair, in this matchup, Gardevoir's being put under pressure, not me. There's an Ultra Ball getting rid of a VIP pass. They did get a Curlier out. They go for another Curlier for refinement here. They do need to dig. They have to do it. They do go for another Curlier. And they refinement again, get rid of Gardevoir EX. Whoa, okay. What hand do you have, Chief? Heavy ball coming in. They get a Ralts. Now, to be fair, they don't really need that much going in terms of attackers. They could just kind of Cresselia their way through, but for some reason, they haven't benched the Cresselia. That's an interesting one. Right, let's evolve to Bibarel. Gonna go for Wugtrio. I actually kind of like the Iono because it gives them a bigger hand. I don't know. No, do I want that? No, I don't think I do. I'm not getting an attack off this turn. So let me just go for an Artazon here. And honestly, I would like to get another Bidoof down because I have a feeling they're going to target my Bibarel with Cresselia or something. Oh, what am I talking about? They can't Cresselia. We're fine. Well, Screamtail. But no, I think I'd just go for... Oh, I could save the spot for a Pidgeot though. Yeah, I'm going to save that spot for a potential Pidgeot. And then it's just a question. Do I Iono here? Do you know what? I think I do. I think I do Iono. I think I go for it. Gives them a bigger hand, but more importantly, it gives me something to work with. And I think I actually jet into the Wiglett because it puts pressure on them for them to KO me. And it keeps my Manaphy alive, so Screamtail doesn't come in and do any dirt after taking a Manaphy out. And I think Ultra Ball awaying one counter catcher won't hurt, so I can get another Wiglett down. I was saving that spot for a Pidgeot, but we have so much way to dig for the deck right now, and losing this Wiglett's means we're going to have to be forced to kind of like dig a little bit more and get... Even though we have Artazon, I don't know what could happen, so I'm just being safe here. And I'm going to go for a dig a little. We can't do anything right now with the Wugtrio, so I'm not going to evolve. If... you know, in some strange way, I survived this turn with this Wiglett. I can't just evolve and turbo. That was the idea because, like, my opponent could just decide not to attack, right? I understand that fully. So I want to put pressure and say, look, if you don't attack, we're going to come in and mill anyway. So that's the idea. I did like we got heads on the dig a little, though. That's quite good. They do go for concealed cards. They go for a refinement, getting rid of an Iono, interestingly enough. Strange that because the one way they can go about this is draw big hands and then Iono in the last minute. That's one way they can navigate this. But no, they're getting rid of an Iono. That said, they do play like 4. So depending on what deck it is. I think this is the... No, it is the VIP Pass variant. Okay. Right, they have the Gardevoir Ex and 4 energy in the discard pile to play with, so they could definitely attack and take a KO this turn. We know that. And that's fine. They're going to be taking only single prizes out. I've got no Spidops in play. We're just going to mill. Simple as. Another rare candy for the Shining Arcana Gardevoir now. And you see this a lot on the ladder. A lot of people playing in autopilot. They're just kind of playing Gardevoir as you would. They're going for a Shining Arcana. They're not respecting the fact then I can mill their deck because they just keep drawing. Stop drawing, take it slow. I don't know, either way, they don't need to do much. They just need to get 2 energy on this Gardevoir to take a KO. They're setting up Scream Tail by the looks of it. Oh, maybe they're coming in with the Scream Tail. Well, yeah, I guess it just KOs anything and it's not being taken down. It's an interesting angle. There's Iono, which kind of sucks because I actually had quite a nice hand there. But hey, we have Dig, so that's fine. There is a Fog Crystal. And to be fair, the hand we got off this Iono isn't bad either. There is a Brainwave. I can get a Turbo on this Wiglett. That's good. I can Nest Ball. Actually, no, do I save the Nest Ball? I might save the Nest Ball. Do I? I don't know, actually. I think... no, I think we can get rid of the Nest Ball. I think this Artazon's going to stick, you know. So I'm going to be a bit greedy here and get rid of these two and just get myself another Wugtrio. Oh, okay, we're Wiglett's down. Okay, good to know. Seems as though we've prized another one. All right. So in that case, what I'm going to go for, I've only got 1 energy and it's a reversal. So I'm going to go for a counter catcher onto Gardevoir. Eventually, I'm going to see how much energy they get into play because they have more energy to get into play. So I know they will retreat this, but I want to get to a point where I could bring up Greninja. That would be nice, but hopefully they've overdone it. I don't know. Either way, let's go for a Nest Dash. I actually want to find Miriam here, or a Rod even. Oh no, maybe for the turn afterwards. Yeah, either way, I do want to find that. Let's go for a Bibarel. Could get one Spidops in play, but I think that's just a bad idea. So I think I simply go for an Undersea Tunnel here. Come on, no triple tails. We never get triple tails. We always get triple heads though. Let's go. Right, so we only need 1 triple heads and we win. Assuming they don't draw any cards. If they draw more cards, yeah, no, that's wild. Okay, do you know what? Maybe with that mill in mind, maybe I should have kept... Oh, that's tough, actually. Actually, no, I'm going to go for the Manaphy because if they do KO any bench Pokemon, I still have the active Wugtrio. So, yeah, Manaphy can go. There's a Pal Pad, recovering some cards at least, of course. 6. All right, so we need to get 2 heads in order to win currently, unless they add more to their deck. This is what I like about the Wugtrio mill. Yes, it's a bit more maintenance than something like a Durant, even though Durant is still quite high maintenance because of the fact that it mills so aggressively. I mean, being able to get 9 in a turn every now and then. As I said, I think if I'm correct, you're averaging 4.5 a turn, which is more than what Durant can do, I think. I want to make sure, any statisticians, right? Durant can do a max of 4, but you need all Durant in play. This can do either 3, 6, 9, or 0. So there's 4 potentialities. So 9 is a 1 in 4 chance, if I'm correct. Or all of them are a 1 in 4 chance. And then if you average that out, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to do mathematics, and I think I was getting somewhere, but I just fell short. We, however, do need to recover some bloody Pokemon, please. All right, there's a chance I don't get this, okay? Let's not make that happen. Let's go for an Ultra Ball here. And I'm going to get a Pidgeot out, because if I do have my Stone, which I do, I can at least go for a Miriam or something if I get that out. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for a Skwovet, like so. Ultimately, I just need to find a way to get Wiglett out. That's all I need here. Go for a Bibarel. God, please. Right. There's options here, okay? I can Iono, pray for a Stone, and get myself a Rod, or I can Peonia and hope to find, which is a 50% chance, that prized Wiglett. I don't know what the odds are, but I think the odds are higher on Peonia. Let's go for it. Oh, I've been risking it for a biscuit. 1, 2, 3, Wiglett. No. Oh, God. Oh, God, that's bad. That's bad. Right. I think I remove the Pal Pad and the Ultra Ball. Yeah, I think I go for that. I am going to go for another counter catcher. This time I'm going to bring up the Greninja in the hopes that they don't have any energy to work with to get it back out. I'm going to Nest Ball here for a Tarountula. I might have to throw that up a turn. Oh no, maybe I should have Artazon for that and then saved a Nest Ball for a Pidgeot. So I am going to bring Pidgeot into the deck now. Yeah, I should have saved that Nest Ball for Pidgeot. That was bad play, but oh well. Don't want to give them any chance to take multiple prizes here. And look, this could be fine, right? If we just get 2 heads here, we just win anyway. So there's 1 and we win. We got 3. Hey, that's the best luck I've ever seen with Wugtrio. Right, okay. All that stress for nothing. See? Wugtrio just doesn't need to worry, bro. It just wins like that, man. It's insane. Well, assuming you get your heads. But I still think, though, I'm still pro Wugtrio over Durant right now. So in this video, we beat 3 of the top tier decks, right? We beat Gardevoir, Chien-Pao, and Charizard Ex with some ease. Effectively, the Chien-Pao was a bit awkward, and there are times you could tell in this deck where you just need to get that Wiglett and it can be troublesome. So maybe commit more deck space, which I think is not going to be difficult, to more recovery, right? Throw in a second Rod, get rid of the Miriam, and go for 3 Rods if you want to. Ultimately, try and make sure you can keep funneling these Wugtrios out, because that's the big thing, right? And one thing that's very important as well is when you're playing against like Chien-Pao and stuff, something like Greninja, you need to be sure that you can have 3 Wigletts in play. You have to kind of do that. So more basic search could be something to bear in mind. So this list, definitely needs improvement. But my God, is it a real force to be reckoned with? I think Mill genuinely has a spot right now in the meta, all thanks to Counter Catcher. I think that's a big deal. And I feel bad for promoting this concept to come back, but it's part of the game. And I tell you what, if any sort of disruption exists, I much prefer mill to stall because it's less boring, right? It's more fun. So Wugtrio just keeps getting better regardless. Try it out for yourself and let me know. But we're going to leave it there. Do like if you did enjoy. Please subscribe for more. Take care of yourself. And maybe I'll look at Durant next. I'm not sure. But either way, we'll leave it there. Peace.